What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse T here today. So there is already some salt before the Xbox event even starts. Because today's Xbox 20th anniversary event is gonna happen today, so we're just waiting for that. But there's already some salt that's already unfolding. People are already salty about Phil Spencer's latest comments about Elder Scrolls 6 being Xbox console exclusive. Now you would think that's already known, but apparently not. They have to keep reiterating that. I don't know if people are just confused or are they still trying to keep hope alive is gonna be on a PlayStation console. But I have the ask for you if you think this is gonna be on PlayStation. This is the ask for people who are thinking that Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be on PlayStation. Is Elder Scrolls 6 gonna be on PlayStation? No. Not happening. It won't be on PlayStation 5. They made it, I don't know how much clearer they gotta be. And then he says, Xbox exclusivity isn't about punishing PlayStation. Phil Spencer has said, it's not about punishing PlayStation, but it's just business. It's like, this ain't that Xbox One generation. They are fully on board with competing this generation. It's like, they made a big move by making Bethesda an Xbox exclusive entity, part of their studios. It's like, it is what it is. It's like these classic Bethesda games are now associated with Xbox. If you got a PlayStation, you better buy an Xbox or buy a PC. You got those two options. It's like, you're not going to play that on that PlayStation. So I just don't see why they can't just grasp it. I don't know why this is a big subject again, but it is. These two posts I just showed you have a lot of reaction to it. So let's read some of these comments. They get very interesting. PlayStation fans really need to be coddled. They need to be reminded several times a year to ease them into acceptance. Yeah, at this point, they kind of do. It's like, why they gotta keep posting articles about this? Hey, they won't be on a PlayStation console. Just get over it at this point. They teased that Xbox needs more games. They definitely did that. They've never considered how Xbox would get them. LOL. I remember watching Angry Joe show. He put his foot down saying that Elder Scrolls wouldn't be exclusive. It is too much money to be made. Okay. So he says Sony does it, nobody bats an eye. Xbox does it, everybody loses their minds. Gotta agree with that. When Xbox gets an exclusive studios, exclusive publisher, everybody just loses it. But Sony can do it every single day. Nobody cares. It's just fascinating how that works out. And Xbox still is making Xbox exclusive. Shocked. As long as Doom and Quake aren't exclusive, I don't care. Eat well, Xbox and PC fans. They will be, LOL. Every new game will be. Yeah, it's kind of known at this point that every new Bethesda game is going to be Xbox exclusive. It's like you got a few that slipped through the cracks, which was Deathloop and Deathwire Tokyo, but the rest are going to be Xbox exclusive at this point and PC. I'm sure this will be well received by PlayStation players. Nah, I think they're still kind of salty about this. They still haven't gotten over this, man. It's just sad. They still haven't gotten over this thing yet. It's like Xbox fans have to get over Final Fantasy 16 being a PlayStation exclusive now. I mean, and Spider-Man being a PlayStation exclusive now too. I mean, I just don't see why these PlayStation guys just can't get over it at this point. Why is this topic still a thing? I know, right? Do people think $7 billion just grow on trees? Of course it'll be an exclusive. At least put it on PC too. I think it is gonna be. I think it is gonna be on PC though. So this guy says no S Sherlock. LOL. 100% they don't block off PC. Phil Spencer's trying to bolster PC gaming as well, make it bigger as that is a Microsoft product. Yeah, so they're not trying to. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Xbox and PC. It's only Xbox console exclusive. Means it's not gonna be on the Switch or the PlayStation 5. A lot can change as the next 6 years until it's released. You're right. Microsoft can present Disney with a big enough check to make Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 come to Xbox. That was pretty funny. That sucks for the PC fans. Yeah, it will be on PC. I don't know what. So apparently people are still confused when they say Xbox console exclusive. That means it's just going to be only on Xbox. It's still coming to PC. So people are still confused even with this recent statement he made. They're still confused. Let's be honest. Most of us will be in our 70s or dead by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. I don't think it's going to take that long to make this game. F my life, but I have to stick with my PlayStation. Is Sony holding a gun to your head that you have to stick to PlayStation? Apparently Sony is. I don't know why these guys can't just buy an Xbox. They act like it's literally like life and death at this point. Just buy an Xbox. Jeez. I don't get what's up with these guys. Like, look at this comment again. F my life, but I have to stick with a PlayStation. Why can't you buy an Xbox? I just don't get it. Like if he apparently he cares. He counted this much to even comment. He get curious, obviously. Why can't he just put $5 aside each month until the Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, so he'd be ready to buy an Xbox Series X by then and play the game? I just don't get it. Whatever. They just have to stick with one console for whatever reason. In 10 years, when it gets its release date, I'll deal with it. Sadly, you're probably right about it releasing 10 more years. LOL. It will be on the PC. It will be on the PC, so it's not really an exclusive. Xbox ecosystem, not console. Xbox isn't a box; it's an ecosystem. Okay. Let's see. If it is exclusive for a year, I understand, but to be only on Xbox is a bold move. PlayStation community is quite large. To lose that many customers is not a good move. I like how they try to tell like the $1 trillion company that it's not a good business move. That's just hilarious to me. He said IGN is a CNN/Fox of the game community now. I'm not really sure what that even means. Okay, is that a good or a bad thing? OMG, really? I hope Jim Ryan can also confirm if God of War Ragnarok will be a PlayStation exclusive next. Pretends to be shocked. He makes this statement, but a lot of people are still confused about this thing, though. People are legit confused about this Bethesda deal, and these Bethesda games coming to future platforms other than Microsoft. They're still confused, legit confused about this stuff. Well, let's see. No chance otherwise. Anybody still in denial is just going to throw a hissy fit on social media when they confirm it. This comment section is going to be pretty. And let's see. Of course it is. So will the new Fallout? Nah, when the Fallout, they're going to start getting that realization with Skyrim. The next Elder Scrolls will be exclusive. The next Fallout's going to be exclusive. It's going to start hitting home then. It's going to really start hitting home that they need to buy an Xbox at this point. Or get a PC. You got one of the two options. Let's see. This is a non-conversation starter. It is what is, and people need to get used to. Xbox gamers would have to get a PlayStation in order to play Wolverine or Spider-Man games, right? Right? Yeah, it's like Xbox. I'm fine with buying a PlayStation to play these Marvel exclusive games like this. I don't see why it just bothers these PlayStation guys to do the same thing about these Xbox exclusive games. It just really burns them on the inside to buy an Xbox. To give Xbox any type of credibility or acknowledgement, it just burns them on the inside. Like, jeez, it's just another box you can hook up to your TV. Pretty sure your TV stands has multiple spaces for multiple boxes on them, so I don't see what the big deal is. This exclusivity gimmick is the only reason I bought a PC and PS5. It's logically the best setup to have nowadays. We knew this would happen, but it still hurts. Got the sad Pikachu gift right there. Okay. Yeah, we know, LOL. Only one group of people is still in denial, and that's the Sony fanboys. They still have hope alive for some weird reason. I don't know what's up with these guys. They just can't accept it. They just cannot accept it. It's going to be an Xbox exclusive no matter what. The $7 billion deal with ZeniMax wasn't a joke, so if you want to play future Bethesda games, then either buy an Xbox Series S and X or a PC, or anything that has Game Pass on it. Yeah, gotta agree with that. Here comes the PlayStation hate mob. Good. Man, Xbox players will be enjoying that in 2030. 100% going to be on PC, so I mean, if you got a PC, enjoy it. I don't see what the big deal is. So as a PlayStation fan, I look forward to playing this game in its bug-free version 1 year after releases on a PlayStation platform. Okay, so let's read some of the quote tweets now. The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, Halo, Gears of War, Xbox will utilize every single franchise it owns. This isn't to punish anyone, it's Xbox pushing the competition. Definitely making the competition a lot greater. It's like they're definitely pushing the competition. So I agree with this comment. It's like, isn't this what the Sony guys wanted? I mean, they wanted competition. Xbox says, hey, this ain't the Xbox One generation. We're going to bring you the competition that you so desperately wanted. And they're bringing it. But apparently some people just still can't handle it. They still can't accept that this game is these games are going to be exclusive. So I just don't know what to say to those guys at this point. It's incredibly weird how often Microsoft talks about making games more accessible / available, but will then hold formerly multi-platform games ransom to their plastic box. Look at someone so desperately. Jeez. So now, okay, so he says it's weird how Microsoft talks about making games more accessible / available, but has no problem with Sony doing the same thing he has a problem with Microsoft doing now. Like, this is just crazy. Like, it's like how that one tweet said before. There's no problem with Sony does it, but when Xbox does it, it's the end of the world. Everybody knows it's a big deal now. This is just crazy how gamers just treat PlayStation like it's just fine for PlayStation to have all these games exclusive to their platform. When Microsoft does it, it's doom and gloom and huge. Monopoly starts being brought up. All these different terms start being brought up because it's just like they just can't do it suddenly. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like Sony can do it, Microsoft can't do it. It's just crazy. Let's see. Ain't no effing way. Old ass news. We've been knew this unless you're in denial like a lot of the comments. Use the brain for 5 minutes and you'll figure it out. So he says, I swear to everything effing holy, if I have to buy an Xbox for the Elder Scrolls 6, I'm going to lose my S. What is wrong with these guys? Like, is this apparently it really bothers these guys to buy an Xbox for some reason. I just don't get it. The Elder Scrolls 6 was always going to be an Xbox and PC exclusive, so this redundant confirmation by Phil Spencer surprises only some delusional PlayStation fanboys. Yeah. Great for Xbox fans that get to play the new Elder Scrolls on day one on Game Pass Holiday 2045. Look at the salt flowing from this comment right here. And he has a Ghost of Tsushima avatar, so we know this guy is salty. Jeez. There's still a chance. There is still a chance. Nah, keep hope alive, I guess, at this point. These guys are just ridiculous. It used to be that PlayStation was the best place for exclusive titles and more specifically RPG titles, but in recent memory, the Final Fantasy series has crossed into more platforms, and previously exclusive titles like Horizon, God of War, and Uncharted are coming to more. Okay. So about the Bethesda deal again, love to see it Xbox. Okay. I'm not surprised it was going to happen. If Starfield was going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC, then I kind of expected this to happen. Does it suck? Yeah. Again, I expected this to happen with the acquisition, and with Starfield exclusive to Xbox and PC, I don't know what to say, what to really say. Buy a PC or an Xbox. You said it all right there. Okay, now PlayStation fanboys can go back to hating Elder Scrolls again. This guy says, F that news. Sorry, ponies, no next gen Elder Scrolls for you. Definitely not for them. I mean, I guess it could be for them if they bought an Xbox, but they got a real problem doing that. Game exclusives are cringe. Let the gamers play what they want. All these people saying that these exclusives are cringe. Where were these same guys that when Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 was announced to be PlayStation exclusive games? Like, where was that same energy at? Like, I just don't get it. Sony can buy exclusive characters and games and studios. It's not a big deal, but when Microsoft does it, it's cringe. Let the gamers play what they want. All these different type of titles, these different stories like this. It just makes no sense. This is actually so effed up, and I'm not even being dramatic, so it's effed up now. Okay. It makes sense. PlayStation has amazing exclusives. This is a great way to compete, but sadly at the same time, some gamers might miss out. Get the tiniest violin for this guy. Who cares? Who cares? Buy an Xbox or a PC. It's like a lot of Xbox gamers got about PlayStation for PlayStation exclusives. You can buy an Xbox for Xbox exclusives. So somebody play this guy the tiniest violin for this guy. Oh man, how can this be a surprise to anyone? The tears are tasty. They are definitely a lot of tears in this thread right here. There's definitely a lot of tears being brought out during this thread right here. Get effed. So this guy is just being blunt with it. He said, get effed. LML, the boys would be so mad it makes me happy. Okay. That's pretty funny. Microsoft B pass? Okay. Welp. Suck it, nerds. Yeah, these comments are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way Xbox can afford to, as willing to miss on all the sales from PlayStation gamers. Hell yeah. Today I'm going to miss out on a buggy experience that developers won't care enough to fix. Man, what would I ever do? Wow, we can see the saltiness from this quote right here. This sucks. Small PP energy. What? Wow. If it is, Game Pass, baby. Okay. No one is surprised. God, if this isn't true, as I wait to get a call from my PS5. This is crazy. Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6. Wait to bring the heat, Xbox. Oof. Sorry, Sony. Good thing I got the Series S then. Yeah, and you can buy the cheaper version. You don't even got to buy the $5 Xbox Series X. You can buy the $300 Xbox Series S. It's like, people say that's so easy. That's the easiest one to get. So if you just want to play these Elder Scrolls games or Bethesda games, they got an option. You can get a $30 console then at that point. I just don't see why it's a big deal for some of these people. Really? That stinks? Phil Spencer can die? Jeez. What? He wants the person to die because the games are exclusive. These guys got issues. Jeez. And water is wet? Oh, hell nah. Laughs an Xbox and PC gamer. Media is just going to milk this until the game is out. Well, I don't think they're milking it at this point. I think people like legit are just confused, or they really just trying to keep hope alive that it's going to come to PlayStation at some point. If it ever comes out, I'll deal with it and get an Xbox. At least this person is reasonable. It's like they want a game comes up from a system they don't have, they're going to buy the system instead of complaining all day about it. This is bull ass. It's why I didn't want Xbox buying Bethesda. Thanks a effing lot. Wow. You know this guy's mad. Jeez. So I'm going to conclude it right here. There is a lot of salt in this thread in case you want to read on your own. There's a lot of saltiness in this thread right here. But yeah, I guess some people just can't accept it. Some people will accept it. It just is what it is. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.